Keira Metz of Carreras was a mage from the Council of Temeria during Foltest's rule, alongside Triss and Faircart, short and slim, with long, straight, straw-coloured hair. From the moment Geralt meets her for the first time on Thanet, it's obvious that her tongue is as sharp as his blade, after Geralt makes an, in her eyes, tasteless joke about illusions. "Do excuse the gaffe, I'm Keira Metz." "Oh, caviar." "Be careful, it's an illusion." "Bloody hell, you're right," said the sorceress, dropping the spoon as though it was the tail of a black scorpion. "Who was so barefaced? You? Can you create 4th level illusions?" "I," he lied, continuing to smile, "am a master of magic, and pretending to be a witcher to remain incognito. Do you think Yennefer would bother with an ordinary witcher?" Keira Metz looked him straight in the eyes and scowled. She mocks him back a few times until they're interrupted by Marty Sodergren, and the two mages immediately team up to mock Geralt together with renewed vigor. Only through Yennefer's intervention was Geralt spared a full night of mockery. The Witcher would not meet Keira again until later that same night, when Keira joined the Northern Mages in arresting Nilfgaardian traitors. She had traded the beautiful dress she'd worn during the ball, where Geralt met her, for a more practical work outfit that included a dagger and a set of brass knuckles, with which she immediately socked one of the Nilfgaardian mages in the face, after he called her a lousy whore. Unfortunately for Keira, her night would get progressively worse from that point on. After Tissaia de Vries had sided with the Nilfgaardian mages, thinking that they were innocent, she had dropped the magical protection barrier that stopped spells from being cast at all. As she was wrong, a bloody war broke out, mage against mage. She would come face to face with Geralt again soon after that moment, quite literally, as she was thrown face first out of a window, falling directly on top of Geralt, who had been climbing the stairs just then. And so they tumbled down the bushes together. "I've lost a tooth," said the sorceress, gloomily, lisping slightly. She was disheveled, dirty, and covered in plaster and soot. There was a large bruise on her cheek. "I think I've broken my leg," she added, spitting blood. "Is that you, Witcher? Did I land on you? How come?" "I was wondering the same thing myself." "Terranova threw me out of a window." "Can you stand?" "No, I can't." "I want to get inside, unnoticed. Which way is it?" "Are all Witchers?" said Keira, spitting blood again, groaning and trying to prop herself up on an elbow. "Insane? There's a battle going on in Garthang. It's kicking off so badly the plaster's falling off the ceiling. Are you looking for trouble?"
"No, I'm looking for Yennefer."
"Oh," said Keira, giving up her struggles and lying on her back. "I wish someone would love me like that. Carry me."
"Another time, perhaps. I'm in a bit of a hurry."
"Carry me, I said. I'll show you the way into Garthang. I have to get that son of a bitch Terranova." And so Geralt carries Keira away, while she complains about how he carries her. She explains what happened in the tower and how she was beaten black and blue and tossed out of the earlier mentioned window. But after hearing her story, Geralt leaves her immediately to find the two women in his life, promising Keira he'd come back for her, something she, rightfully, highly doubts. After the events on Thanet, the kings of the north have lost trust in their mages somewhat, causing Foltest of Temeria to fire his entire cast of players, including Keira Metz. So instead, she joins the newly formed Lodge of Sorceresses, a group of sorceresses set to change the world for the good of magic and magic only. The Lodge's plans didn't always work out well, however, so it was that Keira, among others, was sent to an empty castle thinking it was the hideout of their enemy, Vilgefortz. She had donned wild camouflage makeup for no reason at all. When Ciri eventually made it to the Lodge's chambers and asked to be let go to see Geralt before she agreed to any of their plans, Keira was among the sorceresses who objected to letting her go, thinking that Ciri was trying to outwit them and make a run for it. Something that did in fact happen, of course, and nothing ever came of the Lodge's plans. The Lodge did continue to operate afterwards, but not much was accomplished. During the events of The Witcher 1, Keira and Triss worked closely together to ensure that Geralt, having lost his memory, worked in their favor. In one of the possible endings, the Lodge even gains some manner of control over Temeria once again, only to lose it immediately after Foltest's death in The Witcher 2. The war that starts The Witcher 3 makes things worse still, forcing Keira to flee and stay in hiding for a time, pretending to be a simple village witch, all the while trying to infiltrate a specific mage's tower to learn of his research that could be used to create life-saving medicine. Eventually, she manages to persuade Geralt to help her find what she needed in the tower, after she herself helps Geralt find a lead on Ciri. But depending on how Geralt feels about being used, especially if they slept together the previous night, Keira could die right there, felled by Geralt's blade. If he lets her go, however, she either goes to Radovid with her findings and is executed for her troubles, or Geralt can convince her to leave for the safety of Kaer Morhen. If she does choose to leave for Kaer Morhen, she aids our heroes in fending off the wild hunt when they attack the keep. She even saves Lambert from certain death, which leads to the two of them setting off on a journey together, after Keira discovered the cure for the Catriona plague. I personally choose to believe that the latter is what really happened. A happy ending for a not-so-happy beginning. At least for now.
I'm sure you're not surprised, but we're not doing skits at the end cards today either. I am so sorry. My Patreons are getting titles today. I hope you appreciate those too. Walguy the Illustrious, Robertson the Enlightened, Lochmoine the Fierce, MJ Coolsta the Impressive, Septic the Cattist, Mike Zweers the Unrelenting, Adrian Peckle the Impeccable, Ray the Fortuitous, Freeman the Wise,